June 19 is a holiday that is arguably as important to our nation as the 4th of July, since it commemorates the day in 1865 when enslaved people of Texas, in the most remote region of the Confederacy, finally learned slavery had been abolished and that they were free. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. On June 19, 1865, a Union general rode into Galveston, Texas to announce that the Civil War had ended and slaves had been freed. Though the Emancipation Proclamation became law in January 1863, it could not be enforced in places still under Confederate control. Thus, it took over 2 years for approximately 250,000 Texan slaves to learn their freedom had been secured by the government. The holiday received its name by combining June 19th. The day is also sometimes called Juneteenth, Independence Day, Freedom Day, or Emancipation. On Columbia and Passaic Street, 4 years ago, I named the area Juneteenth Way, an African-American way, along with a mural acknowledging remarkable leaders like Guy Buford, the first ever African-American astronaut. We also had educators, artists, the first African-American president, President Barack Obama, poets like Langston Hughes, our murals around the city. We also had judges, and we continue to celebrate excellence in our community, inspire our children. I'll conclude with this before we move on. Today is important. We celebrate today. We consider the past that we may appreciate the present and forge forward together to set a greater future for our children. But to the children, those who are listening, to the youth, it is sometimes the case that the idea that freedom, when it came about, was handed to people because we don't always do our own study. And I want you to understand, brave men and women from the very beginning fought for the freedom of their people. Brave men and women rose up on ships, rose up on this land, and fought for freedom. So though freedom was signed on a paper, it came about because of the resilience, the amazing, remarkable spirit of a people that helped build this great nation. So as we celebrate together, all communities, we honor our amazing and remarkable African-American communities. We celebrate Black excellence in the city of Passaic, in our state, in our nation, and in our world. And as we come together for other holidays, we continue as a city celebrating Juneteenth each year, bigger and bigger. So again, thank you to the NAACP on this amazing partnership again this year.